Hey there, Scouts of Troop 203. Today, we're going to map out your personal journey through the ranks. But look, this isn't just about checking off boxes. This is your adventure, and you're the one holding the map. So let's get into it. I want you to think of your scout book in a new way. It's not a report card. It's not homework. It's your passport. Seriously. Every single signature is a stamp from a new place you've explored, a new skill you've mastered. And the best part? You are the one in charge of filling every single page. All right, first step, your adventure, your book. We're going to talk about the single most important tool on your scouting trail. And nope, it's not a pocket knife or a compass, it's that book you carry with you. Knowing how to use it is absolutely the first step to success. This right here, this is the golden rule in Troop 203. If you remember one thing from this whole explainer, make it this. Your progress, your achievements, your whole adventure, it's your story to tell. And your book is where you write it. This is job number one. You'll notice we're really hitting this point hard. We're talking about the paper scout book. Now, yeah, we use digital tools for planning and stuff, but your physical, hold-it-in-your-hand scout book is the one and only official record. Nothing is truly official until it's signed and dated right there in that book. So what does that mean for you? Well, it means you're in the driver's seat. You don't have to wait for a leader to track you down. You're the one who goes up to them. And once a whole rank is totally complete in your paper book, then you'll hand it to the advancement chair and they'll get everything updated online. But until then, you are the keeper of your own history. Okay, so you've learned a new skill, you've totally completed a requirement. Now what? How do you get that official stamp in your passport? Let's talk about the most fun part, getting signatures. Now, it's not like just anyone can sign your book, right? In Troop 203, the authority rests with these four groups. The Scoutmaster, our assistant Scoutmasters who have that special IOLS training, our most experienced Scouts, so Life or Eagle rank, and even your own patrol leaders as long as they are first class or higher. And you can't just walk up to a leader and say, hey, I did this. You gotta prove it. Show them the knot you tied. Share a photo from that hike, or explain the first aid technique you learned. The whole point isn't just to check a box, it's to show that you truly know it. Okay, this is a big one. What's the deal with family members? It's a common question. So let's say your parent or sibling is a leader for a big troop activity, like a hike. Can they sign your book? Yes, but that's because they're signing for everyone who was there. But what about individual skills you worked on at home? That's a no. And why? Because part of scouting is building the confidence to go talk to other leaders and older scouts. Now for a very specific requirement, Scout Spirit. This one is different from the others. Before you even think about getting this one signed, you must have a conversation with the Scoutmaster. It's a really cool chance to just talk about your journey, your attitude, and how you're growing in the troop. All right, let's shift gears a little bit. A scout is helpful, right? It's in the Scout Law, and a huge part of your advancement is showing that through service. But we need to make sure your effort gets recognized, so let's talk about how to make sure those hours actually count. This is a super simple but absolutely non-negotiable process. The most important step, and I mean the most important, is number one, get pre-approval from the Scoutmaster before you do the work. Once it's approved and you've done the service, you log it in your book and bring it back for that final official signature. You follow these 4 steps and you are golden. So, what kind of work qualifies? Well, first, we just said it. It has to be pre-approved. The service also has to benefit the community, not just your own family or an activity for school or another club. And this is a big one. It can't be tied to fundraising. But hey, regular volunteering, like at a food bank? Absolutely, as long as you got it pre-approved. Now, to make your life a little easier, there are a few big Troop 203 activities that are always pre-approved for service hours. No questions asked. If you show up and help out with our troops' Scouting for Food drive, an Adopt a Highway cleanup, or an Eagle Project workday, you're good to go. Just make sure you lug it. Beyond all the specific requirements and service hours, your Scout book has a place to record the story of your entire journey. I want you to think of it like your personal captain's log from the whole expedition of scouting. It's that important. And you're going to want to be really good about this. In the back of your book, you'll find these logs for your leadership positions, all the hikes you've done, and every single night you've camped. This isn't just for fun. These records are absolutely crucial for verifying requirements for future ranks and merit badges. Trust me, years from now, you'll be so glad you wrote it all down.
And hey, here's a pro tip that shows you exactly why this logging stuff matters so much. When you complete a tough hike with a lot of elevation gain, we're talking over 1,000 feet, make a special note of that in your log. Why? Because that specific little detail fulfills a key requirement for the camping merit badge. See? Little details now pay off big time later.
So we're kind of rounding the final turn on our trail map here, and it all comes back to one core idea: your ownership of this adventure. It's all about you. And yep, you're seeing this again because it is that important. This is the whole thing in a nutshell. This journey is yours. The pride you feel when you earn that next rank is because you did the work, you mastered the skills, and you took the initiative to get it all recorded. This means you have to be the one to take action. You must physically bring your book to a leader. A text message after a campout or an email from a parent, sorry, it just won't work. It has to be you, with your book in your hand, asking for the signature you've earned.
And there's a powerful reason for this rule. It's not just to make you jump through hoops. Every single time you approach a leader or an older scout, you're building confidence. You're learning how to talk to people. You're building relationships that are the real foundation of our troop and will serve you for the rest of your life. So, your passport is open, the pen is ready, and this entire path is laid out right in front of you. The only question left is the one you see right here. What milestone will you reach next? Now go fill that book with some amazing adventures.